Today, I am here to talk about NASCAR driver Kyle Busch and his 2023 plans because it's now official and we can talk about it. So, on to the intro we go.
I'm Chase Briscoe, driver number 14 Ford Mustang for Stewart Haas Racing, and you're watching William Blackwell on YouTube.
Ever since the month of May, a lot of speculation has been centered around Kyle Busch, a two-time NASCAR Cup champ, the current driver of the 18 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. At first, people thought he would be the driver for the 18 in 2023, at least on a one-year deal. At the time, Joe Gibbs and Kyle Busch expected Oracle, a big sponsor, to be a one-year deal. But that fell through, and Joe Gibbs Racing was willing to go a little bit longer than they wanted to in order to keep Kyle Busch. But it eventually got to the point in July where talks kind of disappeared and Kyle Busch was going elsewhere. A couple of teams emerged quickly, like Stewart Haas Racing, Richard Childress Racing, Colleague Racing, and even Junior Motorsports, a team that's not existent yet in the Cup Series, but could have opened up for Kyle Busch, and that would have been a great startup for them. First thing you know, Stewart Haas Racing shuts down first because Harvick returns, Chase Briscoe is returning, Eric Almirola is coming out of retirement, and Cole Custer is being retained for the 2023 season. The attention immediately turned to Colleague Racing and Richard Childress Racing. Richard Childress Racing had two elite drivers, Tyler Reddick and Austin Dillon, and Colleague Racing had Justin Haley and another open ride, but it's for part-time drivers. People thought he could slide in Colleague Racing, but the big issue was always, how will they pay him $13 million a year? So thinking of that pretty much erased Colleague Racing from even getting Kyle Busch. The attention turned to RCR. Does he replace Austin Dillon as they keep Tyler Reddick? Because Reddick is on fire. His 2311 Racing announcement for 24 and beyond did not help him at all. And Austin Dillon kept his spot. And Kyle Busch is now the driver of the number 8 car for Richard Childress Racing for the 2023 season and beyond on a multi-year deal. Well deserved, and RCR's lineup has now become one of the most scariest lineup in all of NASCAR, because whenever you have Kyle Busch, any other teammate besides him is just an add-on, and it's looking good. RCR is going to win a couple of races next year. And I believe, maybe not next year, but definitely in 2024, they will become a championship contender with Kyle Busch in the 8 car. But now, questions are starting to circulate. What's happening to Reddick? What's happening to Kurt Busch? It's looking like Tyler Reddick is going to go, I don't know, maybe as an open ride for RCR. Not 100% sure yet. But if something were to happen to Kurt Busch, I would assume he would immediately slide in. For an 18 car, I expect Ty Gibbs to come back and drive that one for his grandfather, Joe Gibbs. And I think it's going to work out well for all parties here. But at the end of the day, though, Kyle freaking Busch is going to Richard Childress Racing, a very historical team in the sport of NASCAR, to race the 8 car for multiple years. I don't think he's going to win the championship next year, like I said earlier, but maybe in 2024. It's going to take a year to get this new team under your belt and to get comfortable with them week in and week out, because it's going to take a while to build up relationships with the new engineers, the new spotters I'm sure he's going to have. It's going to take a while. And also a little nugget here, Kyle Busch going to the Chevy team, expecting to run Chevy trucks in the Truck Series and possibly Xfinity Series. So please like and subscribe and comment down below what you think is going to happen to the 18 car, because it seems pretty clear at the moment that Ty Gibbs will be the man. Kind of unsure of Tyler Reddick here, but like I said, comment below predictions for the 18 car. Please like and subscribe.